viewers, today evening as the sun is setting, I have come to see the refurbished Gama gem pens, Gem and Company, which was about 100 plus years old. Officially by records they say it's about 93 plus, but then it's 100 plus years old, and earlier they used to be at a lower level because the road height went up, and when it used to rain they had a lot of trouble with the floods getting in Chennai. But now I'm happy that they have rebuilt this place and they have raised the shop by about almost 3 feet or 3.5 feet, which is a good sign. And let's go take a look at the refurbished Gem and Company, and maybe you can focus on that Gama ebonite handcrafted pens. That's the new board with that old ebonite pen over there. Yes, that board, Gama ebonite, and right above is the old board that existed. It's been done up very nicely, and now I will be walking inside to take a small tour of how the shop looks. Oh, well, it looks good with the famous Kalaignar pen. The stand is displayed here. Mr. Pratap was known to tune the earlier Wality pens, which was used by the former Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Kalaignar Karunanidhi, and now ever since Wality has been closed down, he makes his own pen similar to that, and he has named it as Kalaignar pen. The staircase was at the rear, but now he's got the staircase in the front, and well done. The height has really gone up. I like the way the ceiling is also nice and high with fans there for nice ventilation. It's on the most important road of Chennai city, which is the Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Road, and it is looking directly towards the High Court of Chennai. Well, I'm very happy to see the refurbished shop with the old grandeur. It's almost like saying old wine in new bottle. And you have the new age showcases showcasing his pens, and that side also there are some old showcases. He's also retained one small piece that was there earlier in the shop as some kind of a nostalgia, and that remains over there. It will get filled up soon, and it looks almost the same, but it looks brighter and better with the new lighting, and it's very nice. So there is the man who's been there for many years now, Mr. Pratap, who's done
sir.
it.
Welcome.
Thank you. Last time we met, I was unhappy about the shop going down and down from the road height, and then now you have raised it high. Very nice. And you've got another floor there for your stocks to be kept there, and maybe you could use it for something else. So let's sit down and then discuss about the new look of Gem and Company, which is 100 plus years old, as I told you, but officially 93. Congratulations again for having lasted so long.
You're most welcome, sir. Thank you.
Let's have a chat with him. Well, viewers, it's very nice to be here in March. Today is the Women's Day, March 8th, and the evening is a nice time because we get the sea breeze from the east. Chennai is cooling down, and let's sit down for a chat with Mr. Pratap, and the Sutradhar of Inked Happiness is here, Chom Ganguly, and Chom and I would be having a talk with him, and it would be a very candid talk about what's the future of this shop called Gem and Company, bringing out those Gama brand of pens, which over the decades many people across the country have enjoyed the ebonite pens and the way he used to tune it, and still enjoying them. All right, let's ask Mr. Pratap, how long did you take to refurbish this shop, and what kind of trouble you went through to get it done?
No, trouble is as usual because it's on the main road. We had lots of problems, and we had to raise that because of the water coming inside during the monsoon. We have been suffering for the past 10-15 years, and finally we had to bring the ground level to some extent so that the water doesn't come inside. Finally we have done it. It took us nearly 3 to 4 months to do it. Well, and we are happy now that it has been done.
We are also extremely happy that you have done it, and I know what it takes to get even a small place like this on NSE Bose Road refurbished. There would be a lot of operational hazards that this person must have gone through. I hope they were all pen lovers so that they wouldn't have given you any trouble.
Yeah.
But they have troubled enough.
The advantage is they all came back. See, they waited for our shop to open for the past 3 to 4 months, even though we have closed. And I used to stand outside and tell them and take their apologies and all that. And everybody had come. I think mostly 75 to 85% of the customers came back to us.
That's great news, good news. In the digital age, 75 to 80% of customers using fountain pens have come back. So let's ask, the 3-month period, you must have faced a lot of losses in business, number one. Number two is that, you must have reinvested a lot of money into this building, but I hope it's going to last another 100 years. And that's the question. What next? What happens after Mr. Pratap? My worries. Because there are a lot of such veterans. There have been legends who have got shops which have lasted 100 plus years. But what next? Now, let's take a cue from what happened to Sheffers, bought by one person called Nikhil Ranjan of William Penn in Bangalore, and he bought over Sheffers. And many companies have been taken over and sold over when they have lasted more than 100 years. Now let's ask Mr. Pratap, how was business when you came back? Did it have a slide, or did it jump, or did it go in a steady pace after you reopened? And what are your future plans for this shop?
See, the hazards which we faced during the renovation time, because naturally the loss of business for the past 2 to 3 months. And what we did was, we were patiently waiting outside the shop to ask them, take their apologies, and then lucky that they all came back, and mostly I think we have not lost any business according to our
Hey, that's
records.
great news. He's not lost any business.
Maybe 10 or 15% which you will get it after some time. Maybe
Right.
See, when they come occasionally, when they come this side, they come to the shop. And during that time, what happens is, the business, when they come here and when they see the shop closed, what they normally do is, when they come next time only, they can come here and buy it.
Right.
So that is the 15% which we have lost, 15 to 20% who have gone. But still we are getting customers who have been there such a long time.
That's wonderful to know that he's got back almost 80% of his customers. Now the question is, okay, 20% will come in due course, but what is the long course you have for the next 100 years?
I don't know.
Mr. Pratap.
I don't know, maybe, see, I've got only one daughter and she's already settled very well. I don't know whether she'll be able to take over the legacy. I hope she does.
We also hope she does. Chom may have some interesting questions about this shop.
The question is, you said, what happened? Because, don't look at it from your point of view. Look at it from our point of view.
And the customer's point of view, who've been coming here for over the years.
Where do we go if you are not there? And if your daughter doesn't take it over? See, what happens to us? Because who's going to make these pens? Who's going to tune our pens? Where are we going to go up when we dream about pens at night and we want to buy a good fine ebonite pen to write with tomorrow morning? Where do we go?
Like a few moments ago, I saw a customer walk in. He came to just get a simple pen, something refixed. And he says, why do I come to Gem & Company? I overheard what he said. He says, I can get this pen in Thiruvanmiyur also, but I come to Gem because it's Gem & Company, and for the service, I come in search of Gem & Company. That's the kind of reputation this shop has built over the years. Now, with that kind of reputation, with that kind of customer service, now we are only worried about the future. Should it be bought over with a good will given to him and then somebody takes over and runs in the name of German company? Is that one option? Or are there any other options available? Let's ask, let's hear it from the horse's mouth.
Sorry, sir, I don't know. I can't answer those questions. As far as I'm concerned, I will stay till the God gives me the life to run it.
We wish you live for 200 years. And the
That's
brand
not
called
possible.
Gama,
Everybody knows about it. That's not possible.
No.
But still, we'll try our best
wishful
to.
thinking. The brand should live for 200 years. The brand name is Gama, who was a wrestler. And now I think you have a wrestling match to keep it going. And to find a match to take it ahead.
Yeah. Let's see, sir. Let's hope for the good. I will definitely hope for the good, and I will serve people as long as I'm there, healthy, and God wish.
Wonderful. Tom, do you have any other
I don't have any
ideas?
Since all I need to say is that every time I am in Chennai, I come here because this is a sacred pilgrimage to me. I come here and I will request Mr. Kumar to bless me again as he always has.
That's a pleasure, sir. That's a pleasure.
Now, to the viewers who are watching this video, I want you to respond to this. Should we form a consortium and should we raise money from people who have that kind of money to pay a goodwill to a person like Mr. Pratap and German company? And there are many more like him who do not have a legacy, in the sense do not have a legal heir to take over and run. So that's the question we are asking. What should we do in this case? We want to keep this alive. How do we keep this kind of shops and businesses alive for the future? Would you have any kind of ideas and plans? Please tell us, because it is in your interest, it is in the interest of all those next generation of people who are in love with the ebonite pens and handwriting, calligraphy, and who are in love with writing with fountain pens, that we want these kind of shops and people like Pratap to exist forever. As I said, we can't expect a man to live for more than some fixed time, but still, this is the wishful thinking. At least the brand and the shop should outlast. I think it has lasted 3 generations. Now the question is, what do we do for the 4th and the 5th generation? As viewers, please write in your comments or your suggestions, or if you have any wonderful plans. It's not only for German company, but many more gems that are there in this country. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.